Yo, what is up? Sexy Beast Crazy Rabbit here, and someone suggested I do the VR11 and if it's worth having on high rounds, so that's what we're doing today, so let's go and get the shit started. So if you're playing with 2, 3, 4, 18 players, the VR11 is obviously going to be a great weapon to have and something you desperately going to want to need. One, because if you have the VR11 Pack-a-Punch, and you go to a body of water and you have George with you and you shoot George, he's going to go away for a little bit, which is very, very helpful. I mean, I can't tell you how many times George has pissed me off literally every time I play the game. He just gets on my nerves so bad, and sometimes killing him can take a little bit. Even if you're using a sniper rifle, it can still take some time, and it's really annoying. So it's just so much easier to get him into a body of water and then shoot him with the VR11. So that's one thing this gun has going for it, is it's a really good way to get rid of George. The other thing, probably the more important one, is if you're playing with some friends and you shoot a friend with the VR11 Pack-a-Punched, that player is going to have like an insta-kill effect. It's sort of going to be like he's in zombie blood, except for everything he shoots is basically going to die immediately. It's basically like he's going to have an insta-kill. And this effect doesn't last long, it's only going to last for a little bit, but you can keep shooting your friend multiple times to keep giving him this effect so we can keep killing zombies. So hypothetically, the ideal strategy, what you want to do is round up all the zombies. If you're on high rounds like 40s, 50s and stuff like that, round up all the zombies. Whoever's rounding up the zombies should not have the VR11. He should have just regular weapons, you know, to round up the zombies to be safe. And then you want to have your friend sort of somewhere else without zombies, and you just want your friend to come shoot you with the VR11 and then immediately take out the zombies with like an AK or something. Really any weapon, since you basically have an insta-kill. So if you're playing with friends, the VR11 is a definite must for high rounds. It's basically the ultimate strategy, and is basically the only strategy to get to high rounds, because eventually the scavenger does stop working. Now the real question is the VR11 worth it to have when you're playing solo? Now this actually kind of had to think about, because part of me wants to just scream out, yes, you can get rid of George, and George is a pain in the ass. Which, that's pretty good, that's really helpful. But when you're going for far rounds and Call of the Dead on solo, you need a weapon to kill some things with, and the scavenger does eventually stop working. It does not do an infinite amount of damage. And yes, the VR11 can get you some kills, but you're not going to be doing anything special with it. You're not going to be taking out like millions of zombies, you're only going to be taking out a couple. So you're going to need a weapon to get you some kills. And what other weapon than the Wunderwaffe DG2? And the only way to get the Wunderwaffe is by killing George. You cannot shoot him with the VR11 and make him go away and get the Wunderwaffe. You actually have to kill George. So, does this really make the VR11 worthless? I mean, you can't really use it to get rid of George, because every time George spawns, you kind of want to kill him to get the Wunderwaffe again, and you're not really going to use the VR11 to kill zombies, so is it really worth having? And I would still say, yeah, I would still just keep it. I would probably, honestly, if I'm playing solo, this is one of the maps I would actually maybe grab Mule Kick if I can get it for free. That's not going to be one of my 4 original perks, but if I can get Mule Kick for free, I'll probably grab it on this, and I'll get like the VR11, a sniper rifle, and then maybe like the crossbow or the scavenger or something else. But I think the VR11 is still pretty helpful. You can use it to kill a couple zombies. You can use it as a sort of a monkey bomb. If you shoot a zombie, that guy's going to turn human and he'll run into some water. So the VR11 isn't like the most necessary thing on high rounds, but I would definitely recommend having it up to like the 30s. Once the scavenger sort of stops working, that's when I would probably stop using it to kill George and just start using it to get rid of zombies and stuff like that. But the VR11 I would still say is pretty worth it if you're playing solo. It's not, like I said before, a necessary thing, but I would definitely get it. And if you're playing with multiple friends, it is definite must. It is like the ultimate strategy to go for high rounds. And I'm very curious to know, what do you guys think? And if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe when you're ready. Peace.